let's hear from Honorable Member Namatebi Ruth Elizabeth, the mover, to justify her motion. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Members of Parliament. So when we talk about sexual reproductive health and rights, we cannot overlook teenage pregnancies. We all know that sexual reproductive health and rights, it is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being in all matters relating to the reproductive system. And as a peer educator today, through meaningful participation and exposure, I have not only acquired skills, but also information to impact young women and men. And I know the speaker was saying that we should not talk statistics, but allow me paint a picture for the listeners. Members of Parliament, a survey was conducted in 25 districts upon COVID impact on school-going girls and young women. And it indicated Kampala with 24,000 teenage pregnancies. Wakiso came second with 21,000 teenage pregnancies, followed by Mukono and Kamuli. And according to the Ministry of Health, 25% of Ugandan teenagers become pregnant by the age of 19. But before we ask all the obvious questions, let us first dig into the causes. Honorable Members of Parliament, the defilement and rape cases have gone high. Statistics are showing that 14,000 girls got defiled in the year 2020, which is a 3.8% increase from the over 13,000 reported cases in 2019. How are they getting pregnant? Through manipulation as well. And this is done in two ways. We have the cross-generational sex and the transactional sex. Transactional sex, I'm talking sex for pads. We all know that Awan Kanare Mugume of NBS had or did an investigative report talking about girls who were trading sex for pads. And we all know about the cross-generational sex and how it happens. Let's talk about misinformation, lack of correct and accurate information. And I am talking information in terms of sexual reproductive health and rights. The closure of schools alongside COVID-19 limited gatherings where peer educators like me, peer educators from Reach Hand Uganda and several other organizations who would sensitize these girls could no longer go into schools to educate them. How has this impacted them? In so many ways. First, we have the increased rate of school dropouts, which has led to the reduced rate of school enrollment. Why? These girls cannot enroll in school while pregnant. We have the unsafe abortions, which are continuously happening and yet somehow are illegal. We have the maternal deaths, which are about 33 for every 100,000. We have possible illnesses associated with teenage pregnancies. And when it comes to this, we know fistula is one of them. We know STDs are one of them. And as living proof of a person living with HIV, I speak from the bottom of my heart and I want to let you know that unless you are a victim of HIV, you will never understand the impact of living with HIV. Failure of young mothers to nurture a newborn baby. We all know the psychological and financial factors or effects that come with being a mother, especially a young mother. Hence, these young girls are forced into child labor and they end up doing odd jobs. We have also impacts to the society. I'm talking increased population. I'm talking increased government expenditure on health care. Members of Parliament, I beg to close my case. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.